Everybody, what's happening? What's going on? It's that time of the week once again. This is the time of the week I like to call Transparent Tuesday. Y'all, I have had more energy on some other days. I have got better sleep some other nights. But today we're going to rock out. We're going to make this thing happen. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it good. We're going to make it good. Really good. So as everybody's just coming in, I want to just remind you to please just take the time to share the broadcast. Yoko, what's happening? We made it. We made it. We're talking Sunday. You say you're going to try to make it. You're in the building. Glad to have you. Everybody, as you're popping in, I would just encourage you just to take the time and just to share this broadcast. Just click the share button and share this with your friends, share this with your family members. Just share it so we can continue to expand the message and we can continue to create the impact. And also just so that we can encourage others throughout the week, because Transparent Tuesday is something that I like to do. Just showing that, you know, I'm just as flawed as anyone else. And just to encourage others to take the time to be transparent and take the time to self-reflect and, you know, share those flaws with others so that we all can grow. Mercedes, welcome. Welcome. Everybody, if you do not know me, my name is Jonathan Jones. I'm best-selling author of the book entitled Process, 14 Surprisingly Simple Behaviors to Skyrocket Millennials to Success. And, man, today I just want to talk about something pretty simple. And it's just called the danger of living a double life. That's right, I said the danger of living a double life. Y'all, I was thinking earlier this week because I started taking the time and I was like, man, I know we have it on Facebook, but I want to upload these on YouTube just so, you know, just in case if something happened to Facebook, then we'll still have the videos on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can just literally go to YouTube and then type in Jonathan Jones Speaks. And then I should pull right up. But yeah, today I want to talk about the dangers of living a double life. Why I was right, Yoko. So look. For me, there was once upon a time where, you know, I was like, oh, I'm young. Oh, I need to talk to multiple girls. So there was a young lady I talked to at the time. She was at Duncanville High School, and I was like, around like my freshman year of college. She was a senior. I was like, oh, yeah. This is a time when MySpace was popping off, y'all. MySpace was real big. The club scene, if you was in Dallas, this is when Purgatory was at its peak. I'm like, yes, got to get to Purgatory every Thursday because that was my church service. Like, it was that bad. Like, y'all know how people take church so serious. They're there Wednesday, Sunday. Y'all... Me and my boy Buzo would make sure that we made it to Purgatory before the line even formed. We were there every Thursday night, I believe. It was college night. We were in there doing the D-Town Boogie, you know, doing all that. And when my Dougie was big. But then, then one day I met this young lady. I was like, oh, wow. We talked for a little bit. Y'all know how it goes. And then I ended up getting her number. Jarek, what's going on, boss? Ended up getting her number. Y'all know how it is. You get the number, you feel real good. You're like, yeah, I did something. And then we began to talk on the phone a little bit. And I was like, wow, I think there's something there. But silly me, right? This is around the same time where, like I said, MySpace was big. I didn't know that she had a friend. And her friend happened to be in her top 8. Duh, John, why didn't you put 2 and 2 together? We're talking about the danger of living a double life. So then I get with her friend on MySpace. I'm like, I have the MySpace fingers. I hit her friend up, slide in the DMs before sliding in the DMs was a thing. Then I get her friend's number. And it's like, okay, they don't know about each other. I'm like, they don't know. So y'all, then I took the first young lady I met at the club and said, yeah, okay. I said, we'll go on a date. Didn't really do dates. I was just hungry. Me and her happened to be hanging out. So I said, cool, you're hungry too, I guess. Let's go get something to eat. Chilled. It was cool. I was like, okay, did that. I was like, man, I didn't realize dates cost this much, but at the same time, I don't plan on having to do too many more dates, so I'm good. I can shell out this little extra money for this date. No big deal. No big deal. So y'all, then after that, then I was like, okay. Then I'm texting the other friend. Because, you know, when you're living a double life, it's dangerous. Because the first thing I want to share with y'all today, when you're living a double life, the first thing you have to understand is living a double life will cost you your time. It'll cost you your time. Because I'm sitting here trying to juggle these two girls, because that's not the way it was meant to be anyway. When you're, you know, when you're seeking somebody to date or when you're courting somebody, then this is an individual that you're investing time in. This is an individual that, you know, you're not trying to weigh other options right now. You just want to date them and get to know them and get to know more about them. Yeah, I wasn't doing that. I was like, man, nah, I need to have my cake and eat it too. I need to have it all. I need to do it all. So then I realized that the time, I was like, man, my time is getting spent between these two young ladies. I can only be so much invested over here because I'm halfway hanging out with somebody else too. And then there was other girls. Y'all, I was just doing a lot for no reason. Is that anybody else? Can y'all put time? Can y'all put I need my time in the comment section? Put I need my time. Y'all, because we have to understand that living a double life, it'll cost you your time. Because you're doing something you don't have no business doing because you're trying to spread your time between multiple people when you should only be spreading it between one. So I'm going out with her. We'll call her M. So I'm going out with M. That was cool. That was cool. You know, she was a real cool young lady. I was like, man, there could be something here. But then at the same time, on the other side, there was S. And then S, me and her, we connected. And she was like, hey, let's go out to eat. I said, man, you want to go out to eat too? I said, why? Why are you hungry? Why is everybody all of a sudden so hungry? I don't understand. Why does everybody want to eat? And of course, you're going on a date, or and I'm the male. I was like, okay, well, I should pay. I feel I should pay because I'm willing to get to know her and, you know, for her time. So I should pay for dinner at least. So y'all, the second thing I want to share with y'all is living a double life. It will also cost you money. Somebody say, show me the money. Type that in the comment section. Show me the money. Because when I went out with the first young lady, we went to a little whatever spot, little fast food spot. When I went with the next young lady, we went to Red Lobster. And I'm like, man, y'all. Then she ordered about everything on the menu. She's like, yeah, let me get an appetizer. She said, let me get an entree. Said, let me get a smoothie because I know that's extra. Let me get that. And then lastly, she said, oh, can we get dessert? I'll take dessert home and let me get some extra biscuits. I'm like, God bless America. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you trying to order the whole menu? I don't understand. I'm not that hungry. Lucky for me, I worked at Red Lobster at the time, so they cut your boy a discount. It worked out. But that's not the point. That's completely besides the point. Understanding that, you know, it's going to cost me money. Later to find out, these young ladies knew each other, y'all. They had a personal relationship with one another. Somebody write catch 22. Y'all, they knew each other, so at the same time, they were communicating what was going on between me and the other young lady. They were playing me. They played me something serious. I'm like, man, that sucks. And, you know, the last point I want to just share is living a double life will cost you your mental stability. Y'all, because I know I shared this story. What's going on, Coach Kennedy? I know I shared this story talking about living a double life, and I shared this story about me dating the two young ladies at the same time. But the thing here is I don't want you just to focus on that. I want you to focus on the points, because these points that I shared, and y'all know I often talk about entrepreneurship and I often talk about business, but I want this to apply to your life. I want to talk personal development today, because when we're talking about time, y'all, the time that I'm focusing on trying to juggle two young ladies, I could have been investing that time in my own life. I could have been investing that own time in my own personal growth, because that's time that I'm trying to do something I didn't have no business doing. I'm like, oh, well, let me get over here and hang out with her. She's in Duncanville. Let me get over with her. She's in Plano. Yeah, I'm spending time going to all these places and depleting myself of time that I'm literally wasting. Or like my coach says, tricking off time. He says, you're tricking off time. Y'all, I'm I wasn't wasting time sitting there getting to know them, but this was time that I could have better spent in my own personal life, in my own personal development. I want y'all to think about, I was traveling Mercedes. I was doing the most. I was doing the most. Going all across the DFW, chasing all these women. Y'all, when MySpace was big, I was so bad out there chasing all these women. When I should have been chasing chasing a dream. I should have been chasing a goal. If I put in as much time traveling towards my dream as I was traveling towards those young ladies, I'd be able to buy my own Red Lobster right now. I used to drive all across DFW. I'm talking Duncanville. I'm talking Grand Prairie. I'm talking Plano. I'm like, man. So y'all, I want you to think about, how can you invest your time today into your own personal growth? What does that look like for you? Is it taking a class offered by the School of Scriptures? Is this doing personal development? Reading books? Is this reading your word? Is this praying more? Like, what does that look like? How can you better invest your time into building your brand? Taking time to figure out how to YouTube some things. Build a YouTube channel. Then, like I said, it cost me money. Y'all, when we talk about spending money, there's been a lot of places where I've spent money where I didn't have no business spending no money. There's been times where I've, just literally spent money, a lot of money at like a bar one night. Oh yeah, another round. You got the first round, let me get the next round. And there was one point where I literally just got a check. Then I end up at the bar and I probably spent the check. That's not cute. That's not cute. When it comes to seeing now that, man, I could have took that check and, wow, I could have got with, a coach. That could have been a monthly membership fee. That could have been something that would bring me a ROI or a return on my investment if I began to invest in myself, invest in that money in yourself. Y'all type invest in yourself down in the comments. Invest in yourself. Everybody join in. I'm doing a wrap up right now, but we'd appreciate if you shared the broadcast as you continue to help us spread the message and encourage others, because we're talking about the danger of living a double life. But investing in yourself is so pivotal, because at the end of the day, you only live once. Cliche, I know. But also at the end of the day, investing in yourself will have the greatest return. Because if you invest in yourself to go to counseling, then then inevitably you should be able to unpack some things that you may have never dealt with. Then you're in a position to benefit everybody who comes in contact with you. If it be a intimate relationship, if it be a friendship, if it be how you communicate with other people. Going to counseling is one of the best investments you can make, because from there, you better yourself, not only for the betterment of yourself, but everybody around you. That's one example, and there's many others. But I strongly believe in counseling because, like I said, the last point I said, your mental stability is something that you need. And we talk about investing in yourself, and we talking about therapy. And a lot of times people's like, no, I'm not going to therapy. That's for crazy people. Y'all, the people who don't go to therapy are the crazy people. I'll be honest with you. Because we all have some things that we need to unpack. Hey, Sherry, we all have some things we need to unpack. We all have some work that needs to get done on the inside of our lives. Like, on the inside of us, we're like, there's some messed up stuff. You might think there's nothing there. You're like, oh, no, I don't have nothing I need to deal with. There's nothing in there. I'm good. I'm cool. No, you're not. You're not. Because there's some things that happened when you were a child that you might have buried. There's some things that happened to you at your job that you've been mad about, that you blocked off in the back of your mind. But then somebody comes in and they trigger something out of you, and you're like, oh, ready to fight. So it's like, we have to understand that we have to take the time to get to know ourselves better. And we cannot be the best us anywhere if we don't ever do that work. If we don't ever do that work. So y'all, I just want to let y'all know at the end of the story, like I said, the girls, they found out about each other. They found out about each other. They were playing me, and then one of them actually told me. They said, you know, we knew the whole time. And I said, dang. I said, that sucks. But today, I just want to challenge y'all. Just take the time and, just analyze those 3 steps. Just see where you're investing your time. Because it's pivotal for your life. See where you're investing your time. Secondly, make sure that where you're investing your money is well worth the investment. See if it's providing you a return on investment. See if it's something that you want to invest in for the long term. Y'all, and lastly, invest in your mental stability. Because if not, it's a scary place out there. It's a scary place. Once again, if you'd like more information on me, you can go to jonathanjonespeaks.com. And also, like I said, I'm uploading all the Transparent Tuesdays on YouTube to make sure y'all have easy access to them. And here's my best-selling book, Process, 14 Surprisingly Simple Behaviors to Skyrocket Millennials to Success. If you'd like to get a copy, I'm going to add my website just up at the top. And my name is Jonathan Jones. Y'all, I'm a keynote speaker. I'm a best-selling author. I work with businesses. I work with corporations. And I show them how to empower their millennials, how to get them engaged, and how to equip them with what they need to be effective in their line of duty. All right, friends. Tomorrow, we're dropping a Millennial Minute. It's Wednesday. We're dropping a Millennial Minute tomorrow. But y'all, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you didn't share the broadcast, I would encourage you to share so we can spread the message, so we can continue to encourage everybody to keep moving forward. All right, friends, take it easy. But Frank, hey, man, just logging off. Catch the replay, my brother. But all right, we're about to get out of here. All right, everybody, have a great rest of the week.